welcome to another edition of Eric's Product Reviews, brought to you by hollywoodfrodo.com. I'm Eric, and I'm really excited to talk to you today about a product that has revolutionized my sleep, and I think it could do the same for you. So I wanted to introduce you to it. What is it? Well, of course, you probably read it in the title. It's the BedJet, which is a climate comfort system for your bed to help you sleep better at night. It provides an amazing cooling effect, or if you need it, warming effect, using airflow to keep you comfortable and help you get better rest. Let's face it, when you go to bed at night and you're underneath those covers, a lot of times, regardless of the ambient temperature in the room, underneath those covers in your bed, you start to get hot, or maybe you start to get cold, but usually getting hot is the big thing, because you can get underneath all the covers and get warm, but then after you've been under those covers for several hours, the air is stagnant, your body heat's building up, you're probably sweating, whether you realize it or not. It's just, you start to get uncomfortable. If you're like me, you wake up at like 2 or 3 in the morning and you're throwing half the covers off of you, or you got half your body out and half your body in because you can't get quite comfortable. It's too cold out of the covers, it's too hot under the covers. The BedJet alleviates all of that. How does it do it? Very simple method. It uses airflow with passive cooling or active heating to keep fresh air consistently flowing between your sheets and keep you comfortable. Now, at first glance, you might think, wait a minute, I don't want a fan blowing on me all night under my covers. That would annoy me. But it's not like that. It keeps air flowing, but that airflow is completely controllable by you. It starts at 5% and goes to 100%. So you can have it at 100% and it will kind of feel like there's a strong breeze flowing between your sheets. But you can also keep it at 35%, in which case it'll keep that fresh air there, but it doesn't feel like, you won't feel like a constant breeze flowing over your body as much when you're on the lower end. Whatever works for you, 5% to 100%, completely controllable by you. In addition, the temperature is also controllable by you. If you use the cooling mode, then the air, it's just bringing in the air from the floor of your room, so the temperature of the air at the floor of the room it's in, and pumping that through the sheets without any adjustment to the temperature of that air. And the heating mode, which can be deceiving, because even though it's called heating, you might be using that to cool yourself and keep you comfortably cool, because in the heating mode it pulls the air in and then it adjusts the temperature actively, but it starts at 72 degrees and goes up to around 100 degrees, and that is not the temperature of the bed necessarily, that's just the temperature of the air that it's helping flow through. So for example, for me, even when I'm using it as a cooling method, I'm using it in heat mode, but usually between like 72 and 76 degrees or so. Because think about it, 72 degrees is not hot, especially at night when you're sleeping. With no airflow and a bunch of covers on you, you're probably getting temperatures much higher than that. So 72 degrees of a constant fresh airflow is actually has a cooling effect, and it keeps the air flowing so you don't have that stagnant, sweaty feeling, as well as just the fact that it's keeping it at a 72 degree temperature with the airflow so it doesn't get hot. What's great about the BedJet is with the accompanying app that you can install on your Android or iPhone, you can actually fully control everything about it and set up a program for the night. So you can have it start off at a higher airflow with a lower temperature for an hour, and then switch to a lower airflow with a medium temperature later on. Fully controllable by you, any temperature that you want. And any airflow that you want throughout the night, you can pre-program it so that it flows through that program all night and works exactly the way you want it to. Additionally, you can use this with the sheets that you have on your bed, just as you have your bed now, and the air just flows between the sheet you're sleeping on top of and the sheet that you have, first sheet that you have on top of you. But BedJet makes a sheet that is called an AirComforter sheet that actually enhances this. And the AirComforter sheet is a dual layer sheet. And with the dual layer sheet, the air flows between those two layers. The bottom layer of that sheet that's against your skin is more permeable, so the air, once it fills up, the air flows out of that sheet, but more evenly over your whole body, which works really, really great. They also make a dual zone version of this sheet. So if you are sharing the bed with someone, then this is the way to go. You have 2 BedJet units, you have the dual layer sheet, and each of you can completely, independently, fully control your side of the bed, the airflow that you want, and the temperature that you want it to be. So really great option there. If you're sharing your bed with someone, then you know you're never both going to want exactly the same temperature, but with the 2 BedJet units and the dual zone sheet, you can have complete and full independent control, so you can both be comfortable at night and both get the best sleep of your life. Anyway, that's the BedJet. That's an overall introduction to what it does. One mode that I just want to mention real quick that I think is awesome, there's a turbojet feature. What does a turbojet feature do? Basically, it's meant for when you first go to bed at night, before you get in the covers, you press that button and it'll go for like 5 to 10 minutes and at the highest heat setting to warm up your covers. Because everybody knows getting into cold sheets at night, cold covers at night is horrible. But you hit that turbo button, it'll warm up those sheets so you can get into a nice comfortable bed without any cold sheets. And then of course you can adjust the BedJet to whatever temperature you want for sleeping. But just for getting rid of that chill in the covers when you first get in, it's awesome. And if I was only using it for that, I think it would be worth the price just for that. That's really just the icing on the cake, because what it really is effective at and what's amazing about it is how it allows you to stay at a comfortable temperature all night long and get really great sleep and wake up feeling very, very refreshed. Anyway, this is just the intro video. Like I said, I'm going to have another video that's going to be much more in-depth demonstration and explanation of how it all works. So look out for that, as well as the setup guide video and the video demoing the app and how you can use the app to fully control everything about the BedJet. So that's it for this review. If you like this review, please click that like button. If you know anyone who might be interested in this, especially someone who has a hard time sleeping at night, please share this video with them. All those ways are down there. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you want to keep up with all the videos I do, or just favorite this playlist if you want to keep up with future product reviews, especially keep an eye out for the future BedJet reviews. Anyway, that is going to be it until next time, so have a great day.